So I'm here with the Eva Perry Prince Club to have students actually be able to do my ALP assignment, which is a MadLib. The purpose of my assignment was to catch students off guard about code switching, or to make them aware of what code switching is, the fact that you do change how you speak and how you write for the audience that is going to be hearing or reading that conversation. So now I'm here and I'm going to work with students that read a lot, write a lot, and are used to doing this sort of thing. So it's going to be different than what the online assignment would have been, to introduce students to VoiceThread and to just hear their voice recorded and to hear how they normally talk for a casual conversation versus for a formal assignment, and try to catch them off guard about code switching to see if they do it or if they don't. So this assignment is going to be completely different than what I thought it was going to be. I think it's going to be better. I think it'll be neat to have conversations with students versus not being an active part of the assignment. So that's going to be completely different.
What do I want to accomplish? The plan for the week is to compile a list of 4 goals that I have for my future college experiences.
What do I want to accomplish during my freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior years of my undergraduate education?
How do I explain goals like that? I have been considering my options. Should I combine this with something and try to impress my teacher?
Or can I use humor to explain the fact that I do not know what I want to do at college?
What if I am just saying that I can learn during my time here? For me, college is a time for education. They say that in college you become more of the person that you will be for the rest of your life. Whether or not that is true, I dream of books, art, teaching math, and learning as much as possible. Can those be my 4 goals?
I dream of learning, adventure, blank, and blank. Can those be my 4 goals?
I dream of helping the mental health field, getting a job eventually, having a family, and meeting new people. Can these be my 4 goals?
I dream of learning, proving myself, and becoming the person who I want to be. Can those be my 3 goals?
The idea is that this one was supposed to be formal and this one was supposed to be informal, but you started out being formal. Now why is that?
I took AP English 3, and AP English is like they demand stuff of you, and I'm a writer, so I hope to have people read my stuff.
Now, did you use formal voice for the first one? Were you more formal in the options that you chose?
I have a tendency to be very formal in my writing.
Now my question for you is, do you write and read in a more formal voice? Do you think that the first one you did was kind of formal?
A little, yeah. I mean, if I write anything, it sounds formal.
Find yourself writing more formally and speaking more formally just on a regular basis?
Yeah, I think that's how I write normally, because I don't really write on Facebook or blogs or stuff that much. And when I'm with my friends, it's very informal, but when I'm talking to people who I don't know really, really well, it's always pretty formal.
So you automatically do a formal voice?
Yeah.
Obviously your written voice is formal, so is your speaking voice formal when you're with friends?
I do what all my friends do, but then when I write or when I talk to an adult or someone, I'm pretty good at switching over.
Yeah, but you do that just naturally. It's not like anything that you're aware of.
2 very different parents, one of whom I was very relaxed with, and I was just much more formal with him. So it's much easier for me to switch over.
Do you speak the same way that you write?
I try to. Yeah.
So whether you're talking with your friends or whether you're talking with your teacher, it's sort of the same?
Sort of. Some words will change a little bit, but me and my friends tend to speak formally for no apparent reason.
So the reason I had somebody do an informal one first, them versus a formal one was just to see if people code switch without even realizing it, and then bring up the code switching and talk about how you can use code switching for academic purposes to get what you want, because nobody speaks standard English anymore.
Right.
Nobody is, really does exactly what it is that they're supposed to do.
I know like a lot of people do, or they want to, but they are so informal usually that when they try to go to like formal writing, it doesn't necessarily sound all that
Exactly.
intelligent, and so then the teachers can see that, and they can see that it shows through like how they actually are.
Mhm.
So I mean that makes sense.
Yeah, so
But my friends are such grammar Nazis. So I can't get away with it.
get their point across in a different way. That's code switching. That's
That's
fine.
probably a good thing to have throughout your life as your job interviews. and
Exactly.
stuff.
Yeah, I think it's very helpful to be aware of how you sound, whether it's casual or whether it's formal, and to be able to change that to suit your own purpose. So that's the whole point of code switching.